We are so glad to be with you today. We want to talk about the light that is pouring in on the planet at this time. You have had many activations in a very short period of time. And the energies that have been downloaded within your body's consciousness have been impacting the grid collectively, very strongly. The energy needed to be grounded into the grid for it to be opened and expressed within you. Grounding that energy into the grid, grounding that download into the grid allowed for the energy to grow, accelerate. And then when it opened up within the light worker, the understanding is expanded from the original creation, from the original download, from the original mingling of the light worker's energy and thoughts and desires with Source. There are so many beautiful interactions that are happening between you and Source energy, all of us and Source energy. And we would like you to understand what it means to truly be a creator in these times. Yeah. You see, there is a limiting construct where you are from, human friends, that is telling you that you can get something wrong, that you can do it wrong, that there is a way to do it, and you must magically and telepathically find out and understand that right way to have what you want. And this construct, we will say, is adding massive amounts of resistance to the guidance that is opening up within you. We want you to know that in the moment you decide what you want, there is only one choice as a creator, and that is to be all in on what you want. And when you understand the role that the universe plays in this exchange, you will know that as you stay connected to what it is you want, the universe will continually serve up frequencies and vibrations that are a match to that energy that will be amplified beyond your wildest dreams. But should you decide what you want, and then allow your mind and your thought process to get very ingrained in the pros and cons, you will likely find that your mind and your energy gets a little more caught up in the cons than it does the pros. It gets a little bit more caught up in the looming things that could go wrong than it does in what can go right. And we want you to know that when you interject resistance into your desire based on imaginary things that could go wrong, you begin to create those pathways. you begin to create the resistance that is making things difficult. You begin to create the pathways that make it seem as if it may be slowing down completely at times. And this is never true. But as you pull yourself further and further away from the matrix way of being, there are aspects of you that you will have to leave behind as you create in these higher energies. So we will say, if you are listening to this message and you are finding yourself struggling in any creation, we will want you to visualize a white drawing board that you see in your schoolrooms that you play with markers. And we want you to see it with scribbles all over it. And these scribbles are all of the concerns that you've been having on this topic. And we want you to visualize yourself going up to this board and completely clearing it off. Clearing it off, clean slate. And then as you watch this board morph into a movie screen, we would like you to just visualize what it is your heart desires most. Do not take into consideration the where, the how, and the when, the how it's going to come together and how it's all going to play out, because this is a finer level of resistance being entered into your vision. Being a creator means your vision is dominant. Your vision is dominant, light worker. You don't have to know the way. You don't have to know how to get there. Just let your vision be dominant. Let your vision be dominant on very detailed things in your life. As much detail as you can hold while staying connected to that vision. We have told you before, and we will re-emphasize this now. Your third eye and your imagination, your ability to hold the vision and see vision, is very strong in its natural field, in its natural energetic flow. But when you try to line things up to have them make sense in the world that you already know, it's not going to work. You are not creating in what you already know. You are bringing in light that is unknown at times. Allow the downloads to come in fully. Allow your body to assess these energies. And in the meantime, get really focused on what you want. Clear the gunk out in your pipes. Know that your choices are extremely powerful, and any indecision at all is splitting your energy. It slows down the manifestational flow. But you have the ability to utilize that same awareness to amplify your manifestation, to speed up your manifestation. And that is what we are asking you to do when we are saying stay connected into your vision, light worker. How does your vision feel? It should feel very good. If it does not feel good, there is resistance there. Some good breath work and meditation will allow that resistance to naturally release from the body. Maybe there are bits of your heart chakra that are not yet feeling worthy of your vision. This is why we always guide you into multiple tools. While one tool can be amplifying you into these beautiful new frequencies, Another tool can be doing the clearing work to make sure the pipes are clear and that the energy that's being received is pure. The energies on your planet are shifting very quickly. And the light worker knows many informations, but they do need to ground themselves in what it feels like to begin to create and interact with a new, higher vibrational reality that knows what the dominant energy here is. By this time in your ascension, you should know that you are a projector of energy. And just as you project your bad moods sometimes, you can project your good feelings too. And when you project your good feelings, your good thoughts, your good visions, your feel-good energy into this reality, it is quickly manifesting and boomeranging back into your reality as things that you are wanting. We want you to pay more attention to your creation and how you are creating. Because there is a time soon where you are going to be asked to hold a vision, to hold a light, to hold a line. And we are going to want you steadfast in what you know is on the other side of all of this. You are masterful creators. And yes, you did come here to create your experience, to create your reality around you. But you also came here because you knew that you could infiltrate light into a very dark system and lift it out of its karmic behaviors and allow it to begin to intermingle with beautiful multidimensional intergalactic beings and societies that are ready to be back with this human collective. There is a lot of catching up to do since you've been away. Allow yourself to choose what you want and be so dedicated to that frequency, that vision, that it manifests not only quicker than you had hoped, but with more magic and more detail and more majesty, more source energy, more connection to who you are than anything you've ever experienced before. The light is here. It is your choice to explore it at this time. And the ones who are continuing to explore their expansion are the ones that are calling in and deliciously awaiting, ready, standing tall, calling forward this beautiful shift. And because of their focus and their alignment during these times, they will receive a very beautiful, gratuitous exchange between their hearts and this light when it arrives. So we will say again, as we have time after time, light worker, we promise you your heart wants everything that's coming. Open, make room, make space, stay focused in your mind's eye. You don't need to know every detail. But what you do know in your heart to be true, create a vision around it. How does it look expressed in your life? Enjoy that beauty now. Enjoy that beauty now. There's never been a more powerful time And we need you grounding. We need you grounding. Please continue to pay attention to the way that your body is feeling in these coming days and weeks. The energy attunements are going to ask for more rest than your society says is appropriate. Yet we are going to ask that you lean in, lay down. Even if your eyes stay open, just allow your body 5 to 10 minutes of rest, recalibration before you get up and resume your activities. We are truly proud of each and every one of you. And we can't wait for the day where we can all join together and have conversations about what is to come now that you have shifted. There are so many communities that have gathered here just outside of your plane, awaiting you and your arrival into the higher dimensions. It's like you will stand upon a lift and be lifted into the higher frequencies, where other light beings, galactics, angelics, and those fun beings on earth that you call the Fey realm, and the dragons, they can all come back into your reality and exchange their information, share with you their light, so you can remember their story and why they're here and how they're helping, just as you will come into remembrance of your own story and why you're here and how you're helping. There are many, many, many beings that are awaiting this transition. Open hearts. They keep checking to see if the human collective can hear them. So the ones that are really wanting to interact are showing up in your skies more. They know that the frequencies have not meshed yet for the collective to hear them. You will continue to see more ships in your skies. Physical ships of physical dimensions and ships of light. The moment you look at it and your heart says it's a ship, trust that. Shortly after, your mind and your physical eyes will want to say, well, is it? Could it be a plane? Could it be this? Could it be that? We see you. We see you all talking to us, beckoning us in, welcoming us with open arms. And we do believe that the timing is getting very perfect and aligned. But there are just a few more things that must happen vibrationally on your planet before we can fully visit. But we like your game of peekaboo, and we will show up at every chance that we get. Keep paying attention to the moments where you think, is that my guide? We promise you that is us giving you that thought, giving you that frequency, giving you that sensation, that feeling, that nudge. We are around you, and we are communicating with you. Many times, we just do not vibrate in the same frequency. So we hold this energy closely and we give information to your body. And as you raise your frequency, your body unlocks these informations and feeds them into your consciousness, where you then are beginning to remember aspects, knowings, callings towards certain information. We are working with you diligently, directly. We are going to ask that the human collective continue to raise their frequency into joy, into the higher vibrations of love. Creating this container around you will allow your frequency to soar in the midst of your collective dark night of the soul. You have already gone through that experience. There is no need for you to go through that experience again. So we are going to ask that you raise yourself in frequency and allow yourself to be the observer of these very magical and transitional times. This is between each individual and Creator Source energy. Your work as a light worker at this time is what we would say completed. Hold balance. Fill yourself with more love. Fill yourself with more compassion, more nurture, more gratitude. We need you to vibrate out of the collective frequency. It is what is going to carry us across the tipping point. The human collective is calling this shift in. Trust humanity. Trust their guides. Trust God, Source, Creator. Trust your oneness. Trust our oneness. This is so much more than you could understand. Yet you are beginning to, aren't you? We are one beings of light. There is nothing that we are that you are not also. Please allow your mind to wrap around this. Please allow your physical energy, your body consciousness to wrap around the fact that it is elevated in its wholeness, that you have access to every memory, to every Akashic information, to every mission that has been successful and unsuccessful. You have these informations within you, humans. And as you continue to raise your vibration into the higher chords of light, these informations will unlock within you. It is time. It is time. You feel it. How do you raise your vibration? We want you to look around you and see the good. And watch it become better. We want you to fill your mind with affirmations of moving forward and higher and forward. We want you to see the collective as growing and expanding with you. You already know this. Let this internal knowing that you are feeling in this moment be the validation that you are exactly where you are meant to be. At this point, we do not need you reaching into more. Sure, you can, 100%. But please allow the majority of your focus to be on reaching higher frequencies of love instead of more information. We need the vibration of your body to be in higher calibers of joy and laughter so that you can unlock the vibrations of New Earth. We love you so much, Lightworkers, but you are vibrating very close to your collective at this time. We need you closer to New Earth frequencies. New Earth frequencies are not surrounded in questioning and doubt, fear. New Earth frequencies are very connected to Source, very connected to who you are becoming, not impacted at all by external energies. Even though you are of a collective, you are a sovereign being of light. What does it mean to be a sovereign being of light? These things are your homework, as they will help you keep yourself steady in the times ahead. You are pillars. There are pillars of light that are showing up in your skies. These are activations for the Lightworking Collective. They are being visually represented in the moments that the light was present in the atmosphere. The beings around it were visually watching a download come into Earth. There will be many more sightings of light. The more you see the pillars of light manifest on your planet, the stronger your understanding of what it means to be a pillar of light will evolve. Keep looking for the magic of the higher dimensions that is unfolding before you. Keep looking for the laughter that is deep in your solar plexus. The higher dimensions feel so good. New Earth feels so good. There is a time coming very soon where you will be very proud of these creations, of the visions that you have held, even through moments of doubt. Now, while you have balanced yourself out into your knowing of what is to come through the years, we want you to know that if you can remove the doubt from your desire and allow yourself just to focus in on what you want, there won't feel like there's so much manipulation to your manifestation. It won't feel like there are so many intervening factors in your manifestation, because you'll no longer be attracting those energies. We want to remind you that you are a powerful creator and that your focus during these times matters greatly. And we cannot stress enough, the more you are focused on what you are wanting, the faster it comes. We hear the collective saying yes. But many have said that, and I've practiced that before. But have you? We will challenge you just a bit. But have you? Have you practiced staying steadfast to your vision with the energy that you hold now, with the understanding that you hold now of how powerful you truly are? If that vision can stay pure as it is manifesting in your reality, give it a try. Everything is different. You are ready, Lightworker. Hold your hearts in a balanced state. This is why you've been balancing out your masculine and feminine energies. So during these times, you can represent foundations of light that are very connected, not only to their own physical vessel, but to our Creator, to the source that we all come from. Such a beautiful energy that is. Many are awakening to so much more. Many are awakening to that their soul is really communicating with them during these times. And the more you keep grounding that light and stay connected to your visions of New Earth, you will continue to elevate the collective around you, because we are one and we are in this together. And when you see their faults, you will manifest their faults. And when you see their light and their expansion, you will manifest their light and expansion. Look for the things that you want to see around you, light worker, and allow this reality to cross the threshold and join this multi-dimensional community that awaits you. Everything you want is ready for you. Everything you want is already primed in the quantum field. Everything that you want has already been created in the Akashic Hall of Records. Should you allow yourself to line up with the vibration of that experience, you will manifest your reality. Do not give your power away. You are no longer programmable by outside influences, unless you choose it. Stay connected. Question everything. Ask yourself, what do I believe? And choose what you think to be true. Should you ever be presented with more information down the road of how beautiful your life could become, of how much more abundant and peaceful your life could become, and you change your belief system at that time, beautiful. But if right now there is a belief system that is serving your growth and serving your expansion, hang on to it for dear life. Let it expand you, and then move on to what is next. You cannot get this wrong. But you can stay on autopilot. Keep letting your manifestations be impacted by the direction of the wind. You are powerful creators, and soon you will know yourself as such. But you do have enough information now to begin to explore your reality in a new way. And we encourage this. We encourage this. Master creators, embodied on earth, for one of the most glorious intergalactic transitions we've ever seen. We love you. Keep moving forward. You're never going to be the same. This reality is never going to be the same. Just a few more sunsets. We know the journey has been long. But feel deep within your body where your heart knows that it's almost over, that it's almost complete, that this phase This phase in density is almost complete. Stay hopeful, stay full of light. You are so loved and you are so supported. We love you, Lightworker. You're doing it. We are complete.